Hello, Barney Badger Army, and
Hello.
welcome to a bumper tea and talk.
They're
Indeed,
always a bumper one. They always seem to go on. Be like, we do it for 20 minutes, no more. And end up being 45 minutes long, so because you waffle.
I don't waffle. Oh dear. Well, I would like to open the show by saying, look what Viking made for me the other week. It's a Venom and Carnage love heart, and I think that's really cute.
That's hand burned onto with none of this laser crap where you put it. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm like, I get offended when someone goes, look what I made. It took all about 5 minutes to burn this thing with a machine. And I'm like, that took me hours.
And it's very much appreciated. How cool is that? Venom and Carnage in action. And I won't read what it says on the back because it's too cute.
Because it's all girly.
It's all
Cute.
girly and cute.
You
but
won't want to see it.
Yes, indeed. We are Venom.
We are Venom.
Indeed. But yes, we had a lovely few days, didn't we, dear?
We had a very busy weekend.
We've had a very busy weekend.
Very,
very busy weekend. And
I can't wait to go back to
work. And it's been fun. Obviously, we've had a busy last month, was insane as well.
Yep.
With Peyton Parish and everything like that as well. We got up
Yeah,
to.
because we went to see Peyton Parish, but then literally 4 days later, I went and reviewed another group of bands.
That's it, yeah.
So that was quite good.
That's insane, yeah. So it's been a very busy weekend. And we started it off by going to Southend.
No,
Yeah.
I started off by going to Lakeside.
Yes,
with
you
the
did.
boss. I went to Lakeside with the boss, and we went shopping and did girly stuff.
That's it.
And all that. And then, what did we do in the evening? I'm sure we did something.
Oh my goodness me! What did we do Friday night? We did something.
We did stuff.
Yep.
We didn't go out, did we? Oh my goodness!
I think we did.
This is how
I swear we did, didn't we?
I don't know.
Oh, my mind's drawn a blank. Well, we'll do that another time. But yeah, we definitely did something Friday night as well. Afterwards.
I know what I did.
Go on.
I watched. Was it? Is this the end? Or I can't remember the film.
Yes, that's what we watched. Yes.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm really sorry, but I'm like I want to call it. Is this the end?
That's it. That's right. We watched that when you. Oh, and I went to Curry Club.
You did.
That's it. Now we remember. I went to Curry Club with the lovely Idris and another friend, and of course the lovely Ben, and of course we went. And then we watched This Is the
End.
This is the End, which is a star-studded comedy about the end of the world.
Oh, it's an apocalypse of some sort happening, but it is the celebrities playing themselves. So yes. Seth Rogen's playing Seth Rogen.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. It's funny. It's my sense of humour.
Me too. Yeah.
It is my sense of humour. It's completely and utterly off the walls.
That's
Love it.
Yes, that's right. Very hilarious.
I'd seen it before, but I just thought, well, you guys, you hadn't seen it.
I've never seen it before. No, it's one of these things.
She was a bit shocked.
Yeah, I was like, "What's this? I like it. Why haven't I seen it?" But yeah. So in curry night, I had a keema boona, which was very nice with naans and everything like that, and lots of rice and all that sort of stuff. That was really nice. And
what is your favourite curry?
I do like a balti. Because you get your veg, you get everything. You get it's like a sort of a mixed bag of everything. That's what.
A balti is separate. It's for people that like to have their food separate.
Yeah, but you get your vegetable curry, you get your meat, your chicken, whatever, and you get your rice. It's like a bargain in my book. You think, oh yeah, I'll have a balti because that's a nice bargain.
I tend to go for the same curry each time, and that comes with a rice as well. Normally it does. Yeah. So I have a lamb pathia. Lamb pathia, which is a hot, sweet and sour curry. Ooh. And it's got lovely chunks of onion peppers in it. Banging. Frank is having a chat to the wall. He's literally meowing at the wall.
If I was to feel like I'm a bit tame, chicken tandoori, chicken tikka, the usual stuff, or butter chicken. There has to be a good butter chicken. Sometimes you get butter chicken.
One, aren't you? He's a mild
one. No, I'm not. Look, you're talking about someone that has jollof rice on the regular. If you've never eaten jollof rice, I recommend it.
Jollof rice is lovely. It is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those weird ones where it's hot and refreshing all at the same time.
That's it. Kraken Media made me some like omega hot noodles the other day that nearly like burnt the roof of my mouth off and made me cry for half an hour afterwards. That was like, yeah, they're lovely.
Yes. So you like a balti. So, but what was the rest of your curry night like?
It was really nice actually. Like lots of social interactions and lots of fun. And I played a rousing game of Saboteur, which is a game that I'll be picking up and reviewing with you guys. And I'll be badgering Viking to play at some point.
Oh, I'm sure I will play it.
Mm-hmm. And also on that segue, what's your favourite board game, guys? Indeed. So obviously we had a jam-packed Friday, and then we got up fairly early Saturday and went to Southend-on-Sea, and we went to.
We did. We had a very, very lovely. I thought it was a very lovely meal at. Is it Thomas's?
Thomas's on Southend High Street.
right down the end, and one of the entrances of this shopping centre.
That's right, yeah.
And you literally walked in there, and it was like going back in time.
It was going back in time, and you know, I used to go there.
Very traditional, very old-fashioned, and I think we were by far the youngest people there by a good 20, 30 years. So
I was quite proud of that.
That's like no slur on the place.
That's definitely not.
Really nice.
I think more younger people should go there because the service was great, the quality was great.
I don't know, because when I was looking at the reviews afterwards, you had a lot of younger generation, because they point out the fact that it's full of old people and it is old.
Yeah.
And their reviews were 1 star. And I wanted to know why they were 1 star, and it was purely because it's that old and traditional. They only keep ingredients for the things that they do, and they've only got a very, very small kitchen, so they can't just go, well, someone wanted a cooked breakfast and they said ask for their egg to be poached instead of fried, and it was like, no, we don't have it. It's because they don't have the facility for it. We asked about the vegetables, didn't we? It said vegetable medley, and we was like, well, could you just do broccoli? And they said no, it's just literally carrots and peas. Because they stick to a smaller. Well, the menu was quite big, actually.
Yeah, that's it. The menu was quite big.
But they stick to the ingredients to go all year round, rather than like messing about. They did have specials.
That's it. And not being, yes, I did. And not being funny, like a lot of businesses these days, especially these cafes and these restaurants, they stick to the ingredients that they've got on the menu. Otherwise, there's food and wastage.
There's a lot of waste. Yeah,
and it's a big old place. You can imagine that they're very strict on all the different stuff.
It was really big, wasn't it? It was kind of like split into two. So, because it says it's been there for years, and I can remember way back when you had, you went to, and they said, do you want smoking or non-smoking? That's why a lot of older restaurants do have that divide, and that's why I imagine that was. So we would have been sitting in the non-smoking section because it was nearest to the kitchen.
But yeah, I remember going there with my mum and her friend and that years and years ago. Everyone's got that mum's friend who's the auntie, the extra auntie. And that was there. So we used to go there at least once a month. It's lovely. And they're very famous for their ice creams, which is really
nice. That was so nice.
I had, for my main, I had a weird shepherd's pie.
You had the ultimate shepherd's pie, it was called, but it was a combination of a shepherd's pie and a cottage pie.
Yeah, so that was absolutely banging. And the cauliflower cheese was like, mwah,
I thought it would be frozen, but it wasn't. It was homemade cauliflower cheese. I had poulet au champignon, which is chicken and mushrooms.
Poulet au champignon.
It was chicken and mushrooms. It was very nice. It was very nice.
Yes, that was nice. And Badger Jr. had chicken Kiev.
He did.
Indeed, which was all, he really enjoyed it.
He did enjoy that.
That was fantastic. And then we had ice creams, didn't we?
Well, we did. Badger Jr. did not.
No, he had
hot apple pie. Family.
Hot apple pie.
But it was a Dutch apple pie, so it was like a fully thick, stacked apple pie.
That's it, with obviously some sort of cinnamony, wibbly stuff in it.
It was gone, I think, before we'd even finished our first mouthful of ice cream. It was like whoosh, it's gone.
Yeah. I had macaroon, which is nice.
Mystical macaroon.
Which is very nice, but not very good for my teeth.
There was quite a lot of little bits and particles.
Lots of little bits.
You did cough quite a lot.
Yeah, it was nice.
Take glasses with a bottle of tap water.
That's it. But that's not dissing them. It's the fact that I've got gammy teeth. And what did you have?
I think mine was called. I think it was the Black Italian. I'm sure it was called that, or it's called the Italian Black.
Probably something.
Black Magic, Black Italian.
Black Magic. That was Black Magic.
But it was Italian, so it was ice cream with black cherries in a amaretto sauce, and then it was black cherry and amaretto syrup over it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely.
So if you are ever in Southend High Street and go to Tomas's, tell them the Badgers left a banging review and you're there.
It was very nice actually, because it had a hostess stroke manager.
That's it.
She was very on the ball.
That's it, you know, and they obviously, employed lots of people in the local area, which I thought was fantastic. Yep. And so
you did point out, you did keep sitting there and you got a little bit concerned because every member of staff was female.
Yes, which is a very traditional thing.
It is a very traditional thing. So the hostess was a lady, all the waitresses and all of the kitchen staff were all female, and you was a little bit concerned.
I was a bit concerned that I was entering into a. Was it?
I was like, was that a Dave pie you're eating?
I was a bit concerned. I was in the middle of a women who hate men sort of cult.
It was actually full of a lot of like elderly or older past retirement couples.
That's it.
Which was really, really sweet.
It was
really sweet.
And there's me going, are you sure you like this?
I'm actually quite nice because it's civilised without being, because I can't stand posh places.
That's it.
They make me feel so uncomfortable.
It was civilised without being too posh, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was sort of like, you could actually take a family in there without someone like tutting at you or very loudly, passive aggressively having a go in the 2 tables back that you've got a kid with you.
That's it. And
Badger Jr. with you.
Badger Jr. was very well behaved.
He was ever so good.
He was very good.
We talked about a bit of etiquette with certain things, because he was like trying to sort of like do as much of being well behaved rather than in a fast food restaurant, and then he was going on the differences. He really liked.
So I really enjoyed that, and it was reasonable as well. I think £10-ish for a meal is reasonable these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. And then we hot-footed it because I was like, I need to go to a comic shop.
You need to go to a comic shop.
So we went
wasn't that far really up the road.
5 minutes up the road to Ace Comics, if I believe correctly. And I picked up a new copy of the Predator comic I wanted to get.
It was a bit strange actually, because as we was approaching it, it looked like it was in sort of like a, I want to say a town hall, but that's wrong.
Yeah, like a community centre.
It was in a doorway that, it looked like it was a businessy one, but they were there just in the doorway, and it was quite noisy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite weirdly laid out because they had like Yu-Gi-Oh! Championships in the background, and that
was happening down a corridor into what you could hear was another large room.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look in there because obviously I didn't want to.
They did have a little barrier thing. Yeah, but it was quite funny actually listening to some of the conversations, because someone was really, really put out that this whatever card they put down was not allowed, and it was, it was just like, people do take it very seriously.
That's it. And you picked up some X-Files comics for me, didn't you?
I did. I got you some X-Files comics,
which I'll no doubt review during the week.
And I picked up Cracker Media, a Ghost Rider one. Nice. Quite like Ghost Rider, but doesn't really have any comics. I thought I'll get him a little something.
That's it. And of course, Badger Jr. picked up a new FNAF comic book he wanted. So that everyone had a nice time there. And then we went to, Sunrise Arcade.
We did. We went down to the seafront.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the first arcade we come across really at the bottom of the little slope. Yeah. I made a beeline straight for axe throwing.
Axe throwing, because we've been threatening to do that for a while together, and that was really good. You absolutely hammered me because you got loads and loads and loads of red dice.
I have been axe throwing before. The only thing I kept doing was like hitting the sides.
That's it.
At the top, because I'm used to axe throwing a lot further away from me, so I was a bit like having a launch.
You say that, but you got like bullseye like at least 3 times, and absolutely nearly annihilated me.
5 times.
5 times. What was funny though was one of the bullseyes actually counted for Badger Junior's score as well, didn't it?
Yeah, because I hit so hard it actually carried on the score from mine down to his one. He bless him, and then it did half of another one, and he only got to have one for extra.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
like, "Come on, you can have a go by yourself."
That's it, yeah.
Oh, bless him.
And then we got tons of tickets, and he was
Oh,
happy
yeah,
with
so
that. He got a new
many
yo-yo
tickets.
with the ticket, didn't
And,
he?
and a packet of chewits.
Which is always nice.
Always a good one.
And then we had a potter about, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I got some donuts. You should always have hot donuts at the seaside.
Yeah. I can't eat them.
No, bad for your acid reflux.
But they're just not good for me. Yeah, just not good for me. So I don't have them.
No.
But it was quite nice.
Mm.
And then we came back, and then we went off.
That's it. We potted off.
Potted off.
That's it. Well, yeah, we had about an hour. I got changed. Cat lick. Tightened myself up. Yeah. That's it. And then we went to the
that I didn't actually know was on this weekend until you dropped it on me whilst on the way to Southend.
Yeah. Just boss went, "What are you and the missus doing after Southend?" And I went, "We're going to the Horror Film Festival."
And I was like, I didn't know that was on this weekend because it's a 4-day event. And I'm like, so basically you're going to chuck us in the second to last day. And I didn't know the event was on. We could have been doing this the whole weekend.
Yeah, well, we're going to do it next year. We're going to buy all the ticket and everything. So, and I'm going to be, hopefully by then, I'm going to be some sort of hotshot, weird, local Essex filmmaker man with me and Nick and you going.
So we just paid for the one film rather than, I think it was £40 a ticket for the entire 4 days.
That's
and
it.
In them 4 days, you get to see every film.
Yeah. So basically, next time we're just going to camp out the cinema and not watch.
It's that's a really brilliant deal considering they've got like.
Was it 3?
They had 2 screens. I'm sure they had screens 7 and 8 in the premiere.
It's either 4 or 2 days, but either way, £40.
It's 4 days.
£40 for unlimited films and freebies and all this sort of stuff is fantastic. So yeah, we went to see Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, it's actually 4 days, so it is actually 4 days. It says it on the bottom.
All right. Yeah, so we went to see Peter Rabbit, which was a really good film, actually. I really enjoyed it. And we also saw the short film, I can never pronounce what it's called here, but
Pareidolia.
Pareidolia, which was really cool.
And if you know what pareidolia is, it's when you can find hidden faces in objects.
That's it. Which is something I don't want to start doing because I think that's really weird and some demon's going to come and eat me. But yeah, Peter Rabbit was a really fun film. Really enjoyed it. Really interesting premise. Really spooky. Made with a shoestring budget and really fun. Really spooky.
Yeah, it was very well made. It is. They did say it is coming to theatres. Isn't it?
It is apparently coming to theatres.
But that was their exclusive.
Cinema, yeah.
And the cast and crew were there, and
that's it.
That was really, really
good. And I did something really cringy that you tutted at me for.
I only tutted at you for it because you appeared as if you was pushing in line.
Oh, but I wasn't though, was it?
No, you wasn't, but you did appear that way.
So. No, I wasn't. I was literally just sort of said hello to him. So I shook the nice man's hand and went, "Well done, that was brilliant," and then scurried off and looked around some stalls and stuff. Pareidolia has actually got someone that used to be in the bill.
Yes, because I went, ooh, it was a priest, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, he used to be in, did I say London's Burning?
That's it.
And then I went, no, the bill.
The bill. And
I just remember, is he called Tony?
Yeah, and I recognised the lady that she was the friend. I recognised her from something, maybe Coronation Street or something.
Which colour hair?
The blonde-haired lady.
I don't know that one, but the lady with the brown hair, who was the main female character, was actually Princess Joanna from Bill and Ted films.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
In the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And also, I recognised the lady from Peter Rabbit. She was in. I swear she was in tons of Channel 5 stuff, and she played like a lawyer.
Quite possibly. She played a lawyer in Peter Rabbit. So, but it was just absolutely heaving, wasn't it? When we got there, they turned the bottom little bit in the premiere to like this weird VIP lounge. I mean, everyone that had a pass could go down.
That's
There
it.
was people as we went in with like special effects masks and
That's
things,
it.
and they did have. I don't know if that was in there. I was kind of looking.
But there was like,
and they had guest speakers.
they did. Yeah, they had.
And they had people there for autographs and things. So it was,
Yeah, it was really good. Tons and tons of like-minded horror fans and stuff like that. There was like a weird video shop where they were selling like old-fashioned VHS and stuff. There was a screening of The Beyond that I was tempted to drag you to, but it didn't finish till 12:30, and I didn't think that was very fair.
Yeah, I'm like,
So
I'm a little bit see. And the
yeah,
fact there was an hour in between, and we come out, and of course, everyone that was there appeared to know each other and stuff, and
which
it
is
was just
fantastic,
like,
which is
oh,
great.
absolutely.
But I think that's mainly because they've spent the last 4 days together, you know.
Well, that lady, sorry, the actress that you was sort of like referring to, which is Janine Narissa, is it Softcott?
Mm.
Hasn't actually been in very much.
No?
No, she's been in 25 things starting from 2016.
I
So,
definitely recognise her from something.
she's in a lot of little horror films. So
There you go, that's why.
you're like a big horror fan. But like I say, I'm sure her name come up because I remember the last name because it's quite a funny name. Had something to do with producing it because there was a couple of people with the same
That's it.
last name, but it was
And it
really,
was,
really good.
yeah, it was really good.
It was very comical in places though, but not like belly laughing comical.
No,
As
no.
if you've got the right sense of humour, it was funny.
Yeah, Peter Rabbit did have elements of comedy in it and some fun little CGI. Pareidolia was a very old school British horror. So
it was only a short film, and that was
yeah,
every time they had a feature film on, they had a short film on
that's it.
as
So
it's
you
like
got
warm up.
yeah, and I think I'm looking forward to them making that longer. If you've ever read the book of this
I
short
don't
story,
think there is a book. That's what I was trying to explain to you. This is actually a scientific phenomenon.
but they did phenomenon. They definitely said there was a book towards it though, so I do want to look
No,
it up.
you kept saying, "I wonder if there's a book towards it,"
No,
but you never said.
But they did. They said it was based on a book.
Everyone's going to witness this. We're going to have a big fight.
Right. Well, we need to make sure we can see it on there. So let's have a look.
Well, if John is watching it, because he quite likes very unusual horrors and things, and sort of like that more, where people appreciate the cinematography.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
And the soundtracks. He might know.
That's it. He might do. Yes.
He might do. It was actually really good and very creepy. For such a short film, I don't think it was any longer than about 10-15 minutes.
No, and I thought it was really cool. But I do think it's one of these things where I wanted to see more, so I do hope they develop a sequel.
Yeah, you went, what happens? What's happened then? And I went, open for interpretation.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then, of course, we hot-footed it.
Well, we just sort of like wandered back, and then I was like, I'm hungry. I'm peckish. What can we have? And there was the new.
She literally destroyed half of Romford Town Centre. I'm hungry.
And then the new place had opened. Sushi hand roll.
Sushi hand roll.
So we was like, well, let's go there. So we had sushi.
Sushi. 25% off.
There was 25% off for this week only.
That's it.
Because they just opened.
This weekend, actually. I think it was good.
It was this weekend. So, yeah. So we've got this very lovely, show the other side. There's a load. So you get a little picture of what it looks like anyway.
Yes, there we are.
Although, actually,
you may. Yeah. And I really enjoyed the atmosphere there. The food was lovely. The restaurant was lovely and
apart
clean.
From, we have a little one that's called, like, is it the mixed Maggie? Oh, I can't see it. It's there. It's that one down. There's that one. It's that one down there. It didn't come like that in a tray.
No.
What did it come in?
In a boat.
It came in a wooden boat. It was so cute.
It was very cute, yes.
And then it was like them handing chopsticks to us. And then as I walked off, he went, can I have a fork? Heathen. Heathen.
Yeah, so that was really nice. I would say, what would you?
I didn't see desserts.
Oh no,
I did not see desserts. That was not on the normal menu,
that
was
was
it?
not. I don't know. Yeah, that was not there last time. So,
That was not
so what would you give it out of 10 for sushi hand roll?
I don't know.
I would say a good solid.
It's up there. It's sort of like
It's
definitely
up.
a 9,
It's definitely
maybe
a good
9.5
9.
for me, because the boat was cute.
Service was nice. The manager was nice. They were all nice.
The lady that brought out the gyoza said, as we put down a empty dipping bowl, said sweet chilies for the gyoza. Got that very quickly and scampered off.
That's it. And then I used the sweet chili for everything.
I don't see what that is.
And then, what would you give Peter Rabbit out of 10?
I'm going to say.
Controversial. Go on.
I'll say 7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
See, I would give it 8 because I love British horror. And I love.
Oh, I like British horror.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore things. I love Dog Soldiers. I love Dog Soldiers.
Great film.
But I love, the famous three, Peter Cushing.
That's it. Hammer Horror is fantastic.
Hammer Horror. Oh,
it did sort of hark back to that. It did hark back to that.
I have to say all 3 names. You can't just let me name one.
Go on.
I just did it. I whispered it.
Oh. And of course, the geeks, obviously, like myself, would recognise the fact that they did try to borrow a scene. Not obviously, they recreated a scene from Zombie Flesh Eaters with the eyeball, the infamous eyeball scene. They sort of recreate that in Peter Rabbit, which was good. Not quite as good because you're never going to beat the visual practical effects.
That's the moment where you sit there in the cinema with someone and know what character of person is. Yeah. That goes, and there's me just literally watching it. Going, I'm literally with the rest of the crowd that's sitting there, hardcore horror fans, just watching it, just going, yeah, that's all right. And as you literally go, but I could hear a few people going, oh my god, can't look.
But then I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, well, that was a faithful retelling of, it was a good try at the Zombie Flesh Eaters eyeball scene, but practical effects will always be a lot better than.
That was actually a practical effect as well.
Exactly, it was, yeah.
That wasn't a CGI, it was a practical effect.
So that's what always is good, yeah. Practical effects will always win over to CGI, especially in horror films.
Oh, sorry, I just thought of another one. Cockneys versus Zombies.
Yeah, we can watch that. I love
that. I absolutely love that. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It is superb.
Yeah. And what would you give Pararolia?
Right. We're going to do a little bit of lessons.
Here we go.
Don't you go in. Parry.
Dolia.
Paradolia.
Say that 18 times fast. No. And it got a rousing review from an old school magazine who used to read
Dark Side.
The Dark Side, which I didn't even know was still going.
Yeah, it's still going, so we got there.
Yeah.
Look, there's a nice thing. It was only made last year, I think. So
yeah, very good.
Both films, so yes, it's very
good stuff. Yeah, so and I would say that sushi restaurant was fantastic.
We had a fantastic day. South End, bit of arcade.
That's it.
Films.
That's it.
Sushi.
It was really nice, yeah.
Today was a bit more chilled. I say a bit more chilled. I was meant to have gone out.
Whoops.
Whoopsie do. Got up a bit late, didn't really feel like it in the end, and neither did the boss.
We did. So we didn't end up going. But that was good.
We did. So, what did we do instead?
We created Jimmy's first film.
I helped. I'm not in it. Kind of.
Ish. Yeah. So we did Jimmy's first solo adventure. While I'm waiting for Nick to be free to be able to film the ghost hunting one, we have then decided to do a Jimmy's own school film where we do basically a comedy horror treasure hunt film. So
we've got a bit of shortbread left.
So that was really good. I'll be editing that over the coming days.
Editing that? The comedy.
and you come up with some great ideas. I'm not going to spoil them because we need to wait and see, but we got some great ideas, and that's going to contain some bad effects as well.
What they are.
And I really think that was so I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you. Guys, it's going to be loads of fun, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with Viking, the final product. So that was really good. Let's do a quick review before we forget, and let's do some.
This is a bag of fizzy cola bottles.
Fizzy cola bottles
from Lidl.
From Lidl.
Because we thought we'd give these a go rather than hello, get you.
Indeed.
Rather than having Haribos.
No.
Where's you? Oh, the boss has got Maltesers. That's not fair.
Small geezers.
Well, that's a funny one.
No. Oh, watch out.
Ah!
Oh.
You didn't get one.
There we go, man. So what do you think of fizzy cola bottles?
They're a lot softer. They're a lot softer than Haribo. They're not as sour.
No.
Why do you put them the furthest place away from me? Middle. Middle.
I don't know where that's going.
It's underneath the thingy. I just would like to check a bit better. I can't see a vegan bee on it, so
no.
I would imagine this is not suitable for vegans.
Not suitable for vegans.
Not suitable for vegans.
They are quite soft, but they are nice actually. I like those. Right. Oh.
Unfortunately, it says pork gelatin, so no, these are not vegan or vegetarian friendly.
Oh.
So what do we have here? We have a knockoff version to the Percy Pigs.
Henry Hippo.
Henry the Hippo. It's actually quite a huge hippo. May I have the packet over here, please? In the middle, like not the furthest away. Oh my goodness gracious me! They're very nice. Again, they're not as hard or chewy as the old Magic and Sparkles. Percy
Good for my
Pigs.
gammy teeth.
So if you do have a bit of a teeth issue where you can't eat the harder, more chewy things, these are quite nice. They do not taste the same.
They can't really
They're
taste
very
it.
nice. But they're not.
Well, they can't taste exactly the same as Percy Pig, otherwise they'd be ruined by Marks and Spencers, wouldn't they? So yeah, that's really nice. They're quite refreshing, quite tasty. Yeah.
Again, just looking.
They
would say vegan friendly on the front. They would have the vegan bee on it. These, however, do not, and I'm just trying to look for the part where it says. I can't find anything. I cannot find anything on here that says it's got pork gelatin or anything in there, but it does not state that it's suitable for vegetarians or vegans.
No, probably because it's been put.
Oh, can I have the sweets back in the middle, please? Really, you have got absolutely no etiquette whatsoever.
Probably because it's made in a place where meat products are created.
If you put them back over that side, I swear, I will poke you in the eye.
Oh, it does say here, it says suitable for vegetarians and vegans.
But I couldn't see a product on the ingredients.
Yeah, there you go.
That would suggest otherwise.
Yeah, so there you go. These are suitable for vegetarians and vegans. And they're yummy.
The cola bottles are not.
No.
They're very nice. If someone basically said I was going to get me Percy Pigs and said, sorry, I'd sold out of them and I got you these instead, I'd be quite happy.
Sorry, but we've got Henry Hippos at home.
Henry Hippos.
There you go. Henry Hippos. Quite tasty, yeah. And also, you've got, I thought while we're here, you tucked into this earlier as well, so I thought we might as well do a quick review of this. Lipton Iced Tea Lemon flavour. What do you think of this? I'm going to take a sweet.
It's a still drink. It's lemon iced tea.
Okay.
It's cold. You can have it hot.
You can?
You can microwave it. Not in the bottle. Put it in a glass or a cup.
Because it'd be exactly the same as normal iced tea.
It's a
I don't really
iced
like
tea.
it. It's quite refreshing, actually.
Although the packet, you get the jar of Lipton iced tea. Originally, that was supposed to have been served cold. You're supposed to make it concentrated hot and put it in with cold water.
Yeah?
But people just drank it hot.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. It does come in other flavours. I don't like peach.
No.
I don't like
No.
peach. However,
We've discovered that now, haven't
I do
we?
like they do a mint one. They do a mint and lime Lipton iced tea. Absolutely phenomenal. Love it. Absolutely love it.
That's it. And we enjoyed that, and we had a bit of a feed spread today as well, didn't we?
Well,
so we had a nice little spread.
I did some finger sandwiches.
I cooked up a chicken. We had a nice little spread. So it's been a very nice weekend. Yes. And I would say the staff in Ace Comics were really nice, going back to that.
He was really nice.
And very helpful, because the issue I wanted is a few months old now, so it was very good that they had it in.
I think it was like...
And it's very rare for comic books to have...
old.
Yeah. It's very rare for comic books to have back issues now, so that was really good.
Yeah, he said that their back issues are all
on eBay.
So... But we did have fun filming today.
Yes,
with
we
you
did.
Sort of screaming that it was muddy. Oh, my shoes.
I was in diva mode.
I'm wibbly.
I was in diva mode.
It was funny. I wish I'd recorded it.
Yeah, I was in diva mode today. I was my shoes are getting muddy. You know, one is allowed to get like that from now on.
From now on, was that?
No,
he was going to say, didn't he? He was going to say from now on. He was going to say from now on.
Well, you know, I should have had a stunt double for the muddy scenes.
Oh, God. It would have been awesome if it was being recorded. Well, I wonder what these are like frozen.
We'll find out soon next week. Perhaps I'll do a frozen cola bottle wibbly thing next week.
Oh, I've only seen them in my local Tesco's. There's a jelly company in the jelly section. Pre-made in pots or in a packet. Wow. It's called Wibble.
Yeah, that's right.
Wibble. They're called Wibble.
That's right. Ooh, got to be done. So yeah, we've had an absolute bumper weekend. Let's round it off. Let's try some of these before we go. Ooh.
Can you tell we all shopped at Lidl's this weekend?
Yeah, we went to Lidl's this weekend. Caramel biscuit. Yum. Let's try one of these.
Which are not for vegans.
No?
No. Chocolate. Chocolate and caramel made from milk.
Oh. Well, not humans though, is it?
Vegans do not have milk because they don't have anything that has come from something with a base.
I know that. With the base. It's all about the base, all about the face. No worries.
No wibbles. I actually really like these hippos. Have you given me a packet? I have that one as well. But no.
No.
It's better than that. You just pull them apart. I've never eaten a Twix before.
No, but not like that. Is that what I say about the right and the left half?
No, but
nobody else knows.
We got a bear sitting behind us somewhere going, so they both make that lovely snap when you bite into it.
Yeah, but no one knows that you can do it like that and they fall apart even like that. Right?
Obviously I do. Did you know if you bite the very tip off the top and the very tip off the bottom, you can use it to suck up milk?
And you do that with crab.
What?
Crab.
I do it with penguins. Kit Kat. Kit Kat's banging.
When you do it, it's like a race against time. You have to gobble it up before it disappears into the tape.
Or coffee.
Mm.
Other hot drinks are available.
Mm-hmm.
Or cold drinks.
Indeed.
What on it for your Fanta?
Mm.
This is where someone's going to say actually it's really nice if you drink Fanta for a Kit Kat.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe we'll try that next week. Madness.
Cooking with butter.
Also, on another note, the staff in Boots in Southend were really nice as well.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Yeah, they were really nice. And we picked you up some bits and pieces, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And I got a new knee brace. New knees.
Bracing.
Brace
You
for-
had your eye on a pair of like arthritis gloves and was like, oh, I could get these for my poor man. I was like, no.
No.
You don't need them. You'll just think you do. You have one slight ache and that's it. All of a sudden you're like a little frail old man. Like, oh, I need special things for my arthritis. I know. Have you been checked for MS?
Cheers.
I'm not taking the mickey of anyone with MS, but I know someone in the past that complained of ailments all of his life, only to turn out to find out he actually had MS.
Well, then there you go.
That's why I asked if it was actually serious now.
Maybe I should get that checked. Who knows? Right. Thank you very much for watching, guys.
That'd be fun.
Ah! Thank you very much for watching, guys. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. Much love, everyone. And I'll see you in the next vlog, video, stream, movie, or short. Jimmy's Treasure Hunt Adventure will be coming soon to a YouTube channel you know and love.
Not his one.
And also, on the side note, I have to whisper it just in case people do. Just in case people unsubscribe because of it. So I'm not making it.
No, we're not going to talk about it. No, we're not going to talk about it. No. Bye.
15K.
Right, you can have enough of that. No. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.